I bought a new piece of equipment. Morning, guys. Chuck B here, and I just wanted to touch base. Who does? Oh, that's who does this. Just wanted to touch base on as I'm hopefully, you know, we're in July, and hopefully everybody is thinking far ahead, and maybe you're thinking a lot farther ahead than even what I do. Right now, I'm getting stuff together for fall. Getting my grass seed together, my compost together. I've got the 424 Bluebird aerator I've had for a couple of years. It's a beast. It beats me up. However, I mean, it works. It does fine. And I've been toying with the idea of buying a new aerator. I was looking at, I can't think of what the model number actually is, but it is the Toro, and it has the 4 wheels as opposed to, you know, riding the tines. You know, it's just one of the easier on you, but they're spendy. So I was at Home Depot yesterday, and as we were leaving, we were getting my wife and I were buying some stuff for a weekend project, and or a Sunday project, I don't know, whatever you want to call it. Anyway, we're building the table. And anywho, we as we were leaving, I looked over at the tool rental cage, their outside cage, and they had a sign up and said used tools for sale. So I was like, hey, let's just drive over there real quick and just see what, because I seen some tillers and stuff sitting outside. And so I was like, hey, let's just go over there and check that out and see, you know, what they have, whatever. So I got there and they had a Orion, is it model Orion 4-EST? So the easy steer. We'll see how easy the steer is once I play with it in the dirt. Can't test it out in the dirt at Home Depot unless I rent one. But anyway, I started up, I ran around, freaking thing's way faster than my Bluebird. I mean, as far as on concrete, holy crap, I couldn't keep up with it. But it's got the big tub front wheel instead of like the Bluebird's got the tiny ones, the 2 tiny wheels. So maybe my front wheel width is this big, and there's no easy steer. Turning with the Bluebird is making sure your wheels are up high enough so you can lean into it and muscle it around, unless you just want to stop, pick it up on its front wheel and spin it. Supposedly this one, you can actually do S's with it and stuff. You don't have to pick it up, pick the tines out of the ground to turn it. So we'll see as we use it this year. But instead of buying the new one, man, the price on this one, I was like, you know what? I've just got to, though I want a new one, I do need another aerator, just because, just because my aerator, it has issues, it breaks quite often. It runs fine. I'm always breaking bolts in the drive. I'm always working on my drive. So anyway, I figured it was time to start looking at a little bit better model, something a little bit easier. And so anyway, that's what I did. And holy shit, man, everybody's parked down here in the way. Alright, Home Depot really busy this morning. Busy. So I'm not sure where I left off at. So anyway, I was looking at this aerator, and price comparison, I'm like, man, you know, I do a little bit of aeration, but nothing crazy. It's not like I'm an aerating company as of yet, because I don't push it. I do really light advertising on it. So like I'll advertise maybe on Nextdoor, or I think I threw some Facebook stuff out last year with it. So that being said, I just, for what I was doing, the Bluebird was okay, but it started picking up last year a little bit. Nothing crazy. But I was feeling it, and I need to, one, I would like for things to be easier on my old ass body. And two, I just need to be more efficient. And, you know, that kind of plays in just a better, easier machine. So the Ryan, this model is better, and it should be easier. I'm not going to try to talk like I'm an expert, because I've never used this kind. I mean, the basic operation's the same as the Bluebird, but don't know until I really use it, right? So anyway, I picked this guy up, and I think I got a pretty good deal on it. This will allow me to do a little bit more advertising come fall, when I start doing my aeration, compost, and overseed campaign. And so anyway, let's get this thing back over to the house and get it off the trailer before we get mowing today. So here it is, guys. Here's the Lawnaire 4 Easy Steer Ryan. It's got a Honda GX120 on it, and the tub tire should be an easy steer, so it says. It has one more set of tines than what mine has. So mine only has 4, or I should say my Bluebird only has 4. This one has 5. And well, let's just get at it. It has 85 hours on it, and I think you can see it here, 85.7 hours. These unscrew so you can fold the handle down, make more room. That's a new little thing that the Bluebird doesn't have. And anyway, let's just get after it and see how it works. Alright, so that went pretty well. It So it's pulling good plugs, nice clean plugs. This is the kind of soil I have here in my backyard. It's more of a clay, but you can see my thatch layer is really thin. It's just, but it crumbles up good. It's not, I mean, I aerate twice a year, so I mean, it's good soil. So one thing, so you do these, they drop in. So if you want to carry it in a car there, you can fold your handle in, or even storage when it goes into the shed for the winter. So that's a nice little option to have. That's something the Bluebird definitely doesn't do. The easy steer, I mean, my backyard is pretty small, but I needed that entire area to actually turn without lifting it up on its tub and pulling tines out of the ground. But as far as operation and filling, this one beats me up way less. I can already tell you that. It runs a lot smoother. Here are the weights. There's one on each side, so they're really easy to take out. And they just lock in. One on each side, GX160 or 120. Folding handle. I like the fact that I have a throttle right here. The Bluebird, I can only operate from the motor. There's no throttle up on the handle. I mean, I could always make one, but, and it's nice and clean. Now I just got to clean the tines out, and one step closer to fall. It's just with the initial playing with it here in the backyard, I like it. So we'll touch base on it again after I use it some for aerations, and maybe do an aeration comparison with the side by side with the Bluebird. But anyway, that's just a look at my my Orion Lawnaire. Thanks for watching. Have a great week, guys. Yeah, we are in the place to be.